Oh yeah, we're coming back with another workout. Oh, dig it. Yeah, okay. Um, so day 12 out of this 30-day challenge I'm trying to do, just meant to create new habits and try to get back on track with a healthy training regime and a healthy lifestyle. Here's what I got today. I This is not my original planned workout. This is definitely uh, a called audible on the fly. Basically, it came down to this: I had 20 minutes to get a workout in today. 20 minutes. That was it. My I wanted the focus to be on push movements, so I tried to cram as much as I can into a 20-minute session. And here's how I did it: I did a 20-minute, every minute on the minute, 5 rounds, four different sets, 3 movements, 4 sets total. One of them's a rest set. The first one is bench press for, well, those reps weren't set reps every time, but the second movement was an overhead dumbbell strict press, 10 in each arm. And the third movement was dips for 15 reps. This is the start of my second set, or my second round, and I got 225 there, and I'm going for 8 reps. Now, I took quite a bit of time off. My strength is not what it once was. However, since the movements are they're all push movements, you're pretty much using the same musculature throughout most of the movements. Uh, you know, you're going to be pretty taxed through this. So this is the start of my second round with overhead strict press. I did 10 with the right. I'm going to go 10 with the left. Um, Remember, this is every minute on the minute. So you want to take advantage of your rest time in between movements. I clipped a lot of that out so y'all didn't have to sit through that. But um, I will say that I think my range of motion could have been a lot better. Um, I treated this more like a bodybuilding style workout in regards to my range of motion. I wanted to keep tension tight. I wanted to feel fatigued from doing this, so not everything was a complete lock. The bench press was a complete lockout, um, but with the other two movements, I just wanted to feel it. I wanted to feel contraction, and I wanted to feel um, I wanted to feel the weight being pressed. So like right here, you notice I make a right angle at the elbow. By the time I reach that point where I'm at a 90-degree angle, I think I started doing a 6 at the start of the third round here, bumped up to 70-pound dumbbells. So yeah, I'm doing 6 here, not 10. Um, this whole thing was just put together on the fly too. But and this, I wanted to make sure on the dips too that I was almost, I mean, I get a complete 90-degree angle. It's almost too much, but not quite. I was able to knock out 15 every set of dips. So this is my start of my fourth round, and one thing I am pleased with on the bench is that uh, I was able to keep the weight moving for the most part. I did 4 there. Um, and it's important too to contract and to feel, and even though I'm doing you know I functional fitness workouts, growing out's never a bad thing. My range of motion could have been better. I could probably drop some weight, and but I was also kind of crunched for time too. So I mean, the reps need to be lower, and if the reps are going to be lower, the weight needs to be heavier. So um, I was able to get about 30 seconds of rest in between each movement. And then my fourth movement, which really wasn't a movement, was a rest period. So I got one more round coming up right here after I knock these dips out. Here we go. Here's my last round. And again, this is every minute on the minute. So for the first minute, you'll hear 3, 2, 1, go. Uh, when the minute starts, I just hit this for a single right here too, so I'm letting some time go by. When the minute starts, you go for your rep, you rack it, and then you rest, and then you hear the next 3, 2, 1, go, and you start your next movement. And so by this point, I was pretty taxed. Not a lot of rest in between sets. Not a lot of you know, just I mean, you're banging this stuff out in 20 minutes. And again, I went heavy because my reps were lower. So um, I think my left side's better than my right when it comes to my mobility there. Uh, last little bit, last set of 15 here. I do. I do one more set of bench coming up here. I try to hit 275 for one rep. This isn't part of the EMOM, so I took a little bit of rest, and I just wanted to kind of see where I was at after doing that and taxing myself a little bit. So I'm gonna go hit this for a single. 275, going for a ride. Look at him. All right, yeah, good workout.